We're recording. Today we are going to be looking at the application of Fibonacci retracements and whatnot to price action trading strategies. And I'm actually a little bit familiar with Fibonacci already, so this shouldn't be too much of a stretch. I'm going to be using new music today because YouTube hit me up with a copyright infringement warning for the music I used in the last video. And I will say another benefit of grabbing the transcript from a video is you can use a text finding utility like Control-F. Find specific words you're looking for, like draw. I want to see what he says about drawing. Here we go. Significant high, significant low. It's kind of obvious, but I want to see it anyway. Okay, so this is what we're learning. It doesn't look that complicated. I'm going to paraphrase this as establish market direction. That was probably a waste of time, but I just wanted to add this strong arm to indicate that's a strong break of structure. So I changed the wording of how he draws his Fibonacci a little bit. He says, draw the Fibonacci from the significant high to the significant low. It might not be immediately clear what he means by significant, so just to make it painfully obvious, we'll say the previous lower low, or I guess that would be a higher low, wouldn't it? Correction, higher low. To the higher high after the break of structure. When I removed the black background color, it also removed the Fibonacci overlays, so I'm going to have to add those back in manually. I will also say this, for the purpose of drawing the Fibonacci zone, you want to use the wicks and not the candle body. Establish market direction going up. Identify a strong break of structure. That would be right here. Draw the Fibonacci from the previous higher low. Would be here. Would be higher high after the break of structure. Break of structure is here. Higher high is here. The entry zone would be 70 to 80% down here. Yeah, that looks good. So pretty basic stuff. Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. And then, bam, very strong market structure break. I might even have to add in that bicep from earlier if I can find it. There it is. Bringing in the bicep just to show how strong this market structure break is. Okay. This is neither here nor there, but if you want to preserve the geometry of a simple shape like this, you can convert it to a path. So, to the fuzzy select, edit, select to path. So let's bring in a copy of the original because just like before, we lost the fib zones when we removed the black background. Now I finally confused myself. I'm not sure if he intends to take a long from down here, or whether he's waiting for it to come back up here to go short.
Magnets in imbalance equal highs or lows.
So he does mention this as the entry zone. So he is waiting for it to come back up. That's what I thought. You know, I just wanted to be sure. Okay, that makes perfect sense now because we wouldn't even know where to draw our Fibonacci from until we establish this low. So this whole thing wouldn't exist until then. What we're trying to do doesn't really change much at all between the break of structure and the market structure break. Says no copyright. This better not have copyright. I'm coming for you. That is probably something I should include in the notes is the placement of the stop loss and the take profit areas. Which means I'll have to go back and rework these a bit. I added in the stop loss level for this trade, according to where he says he would place it. Wish I had a little measuring tool I could tell you what the risk was. Now I'll draw the approximate take profit line, unless you wanted to take partial profit. He says this at 4 seconds into the video. OTE is optimal trade entries. And then throughout the rest of the video, he just refers to it as OTE. So OTE, optimal trade entries. And he just uses the letters OTE when he's charting OTE zone. we're only at an hour and 40 minutes, so I think I have time to do another topic. So the next topic actually looks really interesting. So what can I say? I'm excited. I will take a short break, so I'll pause the recording. We're back. I accidentally left the timer running while I was away from the computer, so we're gonna restart it. we're not gonna do another 4 hours. It was at an hour and 40 minutes before, so now we'll just wait till it gets to 2 hours and 20 minutes. My math is right. So we are starting on the next topic, which was premiums and discounts.
To another. What are these?
All I want to do is
Imbalance,
pause the video.
or imbalance or black. Any of these
My
options sounds good.
computer's
Later on,
tripping
let's try
out.
to gameplay boxes. Since I get so many requests for formats and symbols,
Pause.
today we will look.
Okay, we're paused.
In our cash, shorting from the discount zone is dangerous. The second interest area is the E cube, the balance for using many times price reacts to 0.5 E cube.
Shorting from the discount zone is dangerous. I'd like to be able to say this one day from my backtesting archive. All right, we're finally getting to an interesting bit, which is nice. Alright, I'm going to take a short break. I'll be right back. Okay, so seems that we made a error, or there was a misunderstanding about the gameplay box. So all of this right here, that's not actually a gameplay box. That's just the regular premium and discount zone. The gameplay box is something within the premium and discount zone that we use on a lower time frame. I was kind of wondering why my notes over here on the right side, taken from the transcript, weren't lining up with what I was drawing over here. So we'll just, one thing we really need to change is the title, because that is just a very misleading title. We'll take this down to the next page. Oh my goodness, we spotted a typo. Happens to the best of us. That is too much green for me. This next example looks pretty involved. So, 20 minutes left till we get to the 4-hour mark. We'll just keep rolling. See how long it takes. I don't want to stop halfway through something. I'm actually going to do something kind of special with this one. It's going to be an entire page of the notes, because the way Kaplan does it, he breaks it out, or breaks it into 4 slides. But I want to see everything once, because that's just how I roll. And we're actually going to take the time to give our layers meaningful names, because this might get a little complicated. High time frame, 3 hours. This is very interesting. It's just an increasingly granular approach using imbalances to mark the area of interest on the next lower time frame. When he says a very strong and high quality break, this is a break of structure right here. So let's mark that. We actually have a higher low here, which could signal, something is about to happen, and then it does happen. And you can use a simple drop shadow to give the appearance of depth of 3D, especially when you have overlapping lines like this. It just makes it look a lot more clean. My laptop was actually unplugged. That would have been really sad if we lost all of this. So let me go ahead and save, even though I don't normally save. GIMP says I'm working on them. We'll just call this and play box. So it looks like the only one of these 15-minute low time frame slides that we actually need is the last one, because it has all the markings of the previous 4. So we'll start by redrawing the gameplay area that we first established on the 3-hour time frame. Next, we'll fill in the 15-minute imbalances. Now we will fill in the premium discount area. Now we will fill in the breaks. And when you look at it without any of the candlesticks, it's very predictable. Okay, that sums up pretty much everything that's going on here, as far as I can see it. So we start with the highest time frame of interest, which in this case would be 3 hours. We mark out our lower highs, lower lows, wait for the break. Break comes. Wait for the bottom of the break to come in. Then we draw our premium and demand zone, or no, discount premium zone, yeah. Discount premium zone, draw the imbalances. Then we head over to a lower time frame. This one being the 1 hour. Our imbalances from the 3 hour are still available for us to reference. We watch things play out a bit longer. Price comes up, absorbs this liquidity from this volume area, makes its way up into a 1 hour imbalance, and sets the stage for the next movement, which would be this gradual trek down to the lower 3 hour imbalance. And along the way, we have our 15-minute patterns playing out with their own imbalances, premium and discount zones, breaks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't think there's much else I need to do to that. Okay. So we only have 6 minutes left until the 5 hour mark. We'll just recap his video. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. I didn't get to do any charting today, so maybe I'll just focus on that tomorrow. Try to apply what we've seen so far. Yeah. Peace.